So today we're talking about the Navy Federal no down payment mortgage loan, and it's actually not what you think it is, and there are a few things that I'm going to show you in reference to this loan that you should pay attention to. So without further ado, we're gonna hop on the computer and check it out. Okay, now this is the Navy Federal mortgage portion of their website, and when you scroll down, the program that we're referring to is called the Home Buyer's Choice. Okay, available to qualified buyers with no down payment required. Okay, so as you can see, zero down payment, the term is 10 to 30 years, APR as low as 6.1, interest rates as low as 5.8. I'm gonna go to learn more and then just look at a few things that it has to offer and then talk about the actual details. Now, as you can see, no down payment required. Okay, so pretty much, you know, they're financing up to 101%, and I'll show you that in the fine print. But again, you know, the devil is in the details, and there's no such thing as free lunch. So as you can see, you have fixed rates, which is good. There's no PMI, also known as private mortgage insurance. The seller is allowed to contribute up to 6%, which in this market right now, because the market is so competitive, sellers are not giving seller help. So in a buyer's market, this would be very valuable. But however, right now, sellers are not giving, you know, seller help as much as they used to, or that they would in a normal market, because in a seller's market, they have control and people are buying with no seller contribution. And then they have refinance options available. Okay, and as you can see here, currently, as of June 1st, 2022, the 30-year, the interest rate is 5.8, APR as low as 6.1, and discount points as low as 0.5. And for the 30-year jumbo, it's 6.1, and APR as low as 6.4%. Now, what I want you to pay attention to is the actual details of this loan. And you can get the details of this loan by scrolling down to the disclosures, okay? So as you can see here, the very first sentence, okay? But what I want you to pay attention to, all choice loan rates quoted above require a 1% loan origination fee, okay? So pretty much, let's just say you're buying a $300,000 home. Navy Federal is requiring a loan origination fee of 1%, which would be about $3,000, okay? Now, the origination fee may be waived for a 0.25% increase in the interest rate. Instead of paying that origination fee, you can add an increase to your interest rate, which essentially will put more money in the bank's pocket over time. Now, there's an additional fee. All choice loans are subject to a funding fee of 1.75 of the loan amount. This funding fee can be financed into the loan up to a maximum value of 101.75 loan to value. So what that means is the bank is willing to lend over 100% of the home, okay? So if the home is 300,000, you know, they'll lend the full 300,000, but they won't go past 101.75%. So if the home is valued at 300,000 and you put an offer of 310, they're only going to lend, you know, around 305 or $304,000, and the remainder you have to come out of your pocket and pay. So again, the devil is in the details. So initially, this sounds as if it's no down payment, but essentially you actually are going to have to put money down if you go over the 101.75 loan to value, which is what LTV means. Now, here's one thing that's not in here. That is closing costs. So if you're in the DC area, closing costs can be anywhere between 3 and 4%. So essentially, you're not putting money down on the actual home, but you will still have to come to the table with the amount of money to actually pay the transaction fees, you know, taxes, whatever, you know, the fees that the title company are charging. And these are called closing costs. Now, it says that this fee can be waived for a 0.375% increase in interest rate. Purchase loans require no down payment. As I said before, there's no such thing as free lunch, okay? If you're gonna ask for this no down payment thing, which, you know, it will curb a lot of the costs, but what happens is you're gonna pay an interest. You know, if you use all of these things, your interest rate pretty much is gonna go up 1%, okay? So if you have a 6% interest rate, you'll be paying 7, which is, you know, and I've done other videos on this, 6% interest rate is actually average. You know, people got spoiled during COVID, but that's a whole different story for another day. But what this thing is leaving out, and it sounds good, right? No down payment, but what you're forgetting is the closing costs. So if you're a home buyer and you're putting down down payment and you're paying your own closing costs, okay, you're looking at total, you know, 6%, right? So you're gonna have 3.5% that goes towards the down payment, and then 2.5 to 3% in terms of the cost to actually close the deal, which is something that most banks don't cover. Okay, that is whatever the title company is going to charge, taxes, any recordation charges that the state or the city is going to charge. And this is what is actually left out of this thing. It sounds good, no down payment. Now, I know a lot of people that apply for these mortgages through Navy Federal, and Navy Federal is a machine, okay? They use artificial intelligence. So I've seen people get denied and they just really don't know why. And I encourage people to work with a mortgage broker or a loan originator. They have different names because they can give you personal help. When you apply for a loan at Navy Federal, you're not going to get that help that you need or get the answer that you need just in case you're denied. Okay, they're going to send you a blank denial if the artificial intelligence doesn't like you. And that's period. So when it comes to these loans, I just wanted to educate you all and just show you all the devil is in the details, and that you could actually end up paying more over the long term than if you just actually put money down. If you put money down, or if you actually use a program that allows you to use your state's or your city's first-time home buyers programs that gives you grants or gives you 0% interest loans, to go towards your closing costs, to go towards your down payment, which is actually a lot more beneficial than using a program like this. So I hope this was helpful. Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe, and stay tuned for the next video.